watching this, I just want to say thank you. I am currently working right now, delivering some mail. It's been a long day so far. It's about 12 o'clock here. And after this, I got to go help on another route, which is not too far from me. It's technically a different town, but it's under the same office. And so I got to go help over there. So it's going to be a long one. And I just kind of want to make a video real quick about something I was thinking about. And that is honestly something important. I feel like us as men, and even just people in general, like we need to know when to be silent. We need to know when to back off and just not say anything. You know, sometimes we get to that point where we're trying to, make a point, prove we're right, prove they're wrong. We always feel like, maybe we're aggravated, maybe we're frustrated with something, and we really want to just say how we feel. But in the end, it does nothing beneficial really, unless you can have a good conversation about it that doesn't get heated. But more often than not, if it's with, say, a girl, you care about, someone you care about, or just something like that, someone you previously dated or someone you love, it's going to be hard to have a good conversation without it getting, too heated. I feel like it just makes you look bad, really, is you're trying to prove this point. It's only going to get you frustrated. And then I see sometimes, like in the past, where I would always want the last word. I would want to say something back and prove I was right, make my point, say how I really feel. I wouldn't really feel good. I'd feel stupid. And then, maybe they wouldn't say anything back. They wouldn't even acknowledge it. What I said, it'd kind of just be like they would get defensive. And I was basically looking like I'm way too emotional, or like I just don't know when to stop. And so for me personally, I realized that sometimes you just gotta learn to just let things go, let things be. I think us as men especially, women can do this. I feel like women are pretty good at just not saying nothing for the most part. But I feel like us, especially as men, we don't like being wrong. Women don't like being wrong. But we gotta stay masculine, and we gotta stay. Sometimes we just gotta stay silent. We just gotta, let them think they're right, and eventually, they might think they're making a right decision, and whether that's just not choosing you, or treating you a certain way, maybe with lying to you. And I'll give you a quick example. My ex was having some issues with her boyfriend, and it was pretty ridiculous. It was just unnecessary drama that at the end of the day I really don't care about. But obviously I love my son and I still love her. And so it got me frustrated. And she ended up moving in with her grandma. And, I told her I would help her get a vehicle through my grandparents' business. And, she said something about how she's going to work on herself. She wanted to get her own home and all of this. And I basically told her she could come live with me if she wanted to, if she, really wanted to. And, it was just, I thought it was kind of funny. A few days later, she's already moved back into his house. I could say a lot of things, but I think it's just, I think right now I just really don't care. I'm focused on my purpose and, what I'm doing with my life. And, if that's what she wants, then okay. Do I think it's the right choice? Do I think he's gonna treat her better than me? No, because he obviously hasn't. They've had a lot of problems in their relationship, which started during her and I's marriage. So she was already in a relationship while we were still married, and have twins, all of this. I'm at the point where I just really don't care. I don't feel the need to explain myself. I don't feel the need to really say anything more than I need to. It's her choice, it's her decision. If she wants to be with this guy after all the issues they've had that, you know, they've came to me about, always trying to get me in the middle of it, you know, I'm just done with it. I won't allow that to happen anymore because, you know, I'm focused on my purpose. I'm focused, I don't know who was calling me, but there to go. You know, I'm focused on my purpose. I'm focused on leveling up, just being a good dad day in and day out. You know, just controlling the things that I can control. You know, the work I put into my business, the work I put into YouTube, my job, my body, you know, being a dad. I'm just focused on what I can do, what I can control, and, you know, what she's doing, who she's living with, what she thinks, whatever, what she eats, it don't matter to me. I don't care. As long as my son is good, then I'm good. But best believe if there's ever a time where I think things aren't good and my son is in danger, then that's, you know, that's when I will really start to put myself more out there and say what I need to say and, you know, take legal action if I really have to. But besides that, I'm not worried about it. You know, just, this can tie into anything. You know, with dating apps, I feel like sometimes, you know, we just want to get the last word. We want to prove ourselves to people, especially people who ain't choosing us. And it's like backwards, but it's really messed up. But I think we should, you know, if someone's not choosing us, if someone is disrespecting us or just not acknowledging the type of person we are, then I believe we got to move on. You know, we got to, us as men, you know, we already have it a little bit more difficult than, you know, women. I mean, I grew up in a house with, you know, my mom and my two sisters that are younger than me. You know, I'm not really trying to start a thing between genders. You know, I gotta work. I got goals. I got stuff I'm trying to accomplish. I can't just go move in with some girl who has a lot of money and just have her take care of me. You know what I mean? I can't bounce from relationship to relationship. That's not who I am. And that's really not what I'm focused on. I mean, I do want to get in a relationship someday. But me, you know, where I'm at in my life right now, it's just not a priority. It's not something I need. You know, casual sex, meaningless sex, that's not something I'm looking for either. I've had sex with different people since my divorce, and it, you know, a few of them ended up flaking on me, turning into, you know, showing me the true colors basically. And that's, you know, it is what it is. I put myself out there and, you know, it obviously didn't work out. And then there's been other people who really liked me, really wanted to spend time with me, really wanted a relationship with me, and I just didn't want it. And see, it's backwards. It's really weird. But I think if you're a man and you're struggling with this right now, I feel like you just need to stay silent. Stay silent. Believe in your plan and know that everything's going to work out in your favor. You know, you just got to stay focused, believe in yourself, put in that work. You know, it takes a lot of work to be successful. It takes a lot to build the life you want. I'm still not really where I want to be, but I know where I'm going. And I know if I keep putting in the work, keep putting in the time, and stay focused on my goals and my plan, then great things are going to happen. It's just a matter of time, and you got to have that mindset. Not if it happens, but when it happens. You know, you got to be ready. Prepare yourself for when it happens, and that's the most important thing. So really, bottom line is, you just need to forget about people who aren't doing it for you, people who aren't showing you that they care about you, people who are disrespecting you, not treating you right. You need to forget about them. Just stay silent, stay stoic, and just focus on your goals and your purpose. And eventually, that right one is going to present herself to you when not only is, you know, you're going to be ready, she's going to be ready, you're going to be, you know, successful, you're going to have things going for you, and it's going to work out so much more in your favor. Because really, in the end, us men, we shouldn't have to chase, especially people we know we shouldn't have to chase. You know, I feel like we're all human beings. Like, nobody should really have to chase. but the way dating is right now, it almost seems like they expect us to chase, and then it's just like basically be left on red or flaked on or something like that. It's treated bad because you care, because you're a good person, because you're kind, you treat people good, and you love, you want real love, and you have real goals, ambitions, and you know where you're going in life. It's almost like they don't want that. It's really confusing, but I just think in the end, it is what it is. I just think you need to stay focused on your purpose, and that right one is gonna make herself available to you. She ain't gonna make things difficult for you. She's going to choose you, and so if it's really what you want at that time, then it's gonna be so easy for you. She will make it easy for you. If someone you like or care for ain't making it easy for you, then they don't want you. It's as simple as that. And I know it sucks to hear, but I had to deal with it. I've had to deal with it a lot. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. They made up their mind for whatever reason. They think you are not worthy. They think that you're not worth it, that you're not you're not the best guy they can get. They think they can get someone else. So let them think that. Stay focused on what you're doing. Keep grinding, put in that work on your body, eating right, and eventually, they're gonna really see. They're gonna see they made a mistake, and you won't even have to tell them. You won't have to tell them. They'll see. Just keep, doing what you're doing, and it's gonna come full circle. It will come full circle. So keep doing what you're doing, believe in yourself, and never give up. I just want to say thank you for watching this again. I'm gonna keep delivering this mail. Please like this video, please subscribe if you haven't already. I will talk to you in the next video. Take care.